learning to do a thing and learning to teach somebody else to do a thing, those are two closely related but completely different skill sets. Here's what happens in most martial arts. You start learning the thing, and you work your way up learning the thing, and pretty soon you get pretty good at the thing, right? And maybe you're the senior person in your dojo, or you're the highest ranked in your dojo, or whatever that rank happens to be. And then suddenly it falls upon you to teach stuff to the new guys. Now you know how to do the thing, but you haven't got a clue how to teach the thing. And those are two different things. So this is why I went to the Academy of Study with Jean-Jacques Gillet. Our study there, I was with him for 3 years, and this was not about learning to be a great fencer. This was learning to be a great teacher. We spent 3 years learning how to teach, not learning how to fence. And when you want to learn something, I recommend you find not the best performer of it that you can find. You find the best teacher of it that you can find. Let me give you an example. Angelo Dundee. Maybe you know that name. If you're an aficionado of the sweet science, you know who I'm talking about. But maybe not. Angelo Dundee trained 15 different boxing champions. Not the least of which was Muhammad Ali and the reconstituted George Foreman, right? So ask yourself, gee, how many heavyweight championships did Angelo Dundee win? Answer, 0. How many times was he a contender? 0. How many professional boxing matches did he ever have? 0. How many amateur titles did he win? 0. See, Angelo Dundee did not dedicate his life to learning to be a boxer. He dedicated his life to learning how to train boxers. See where I'm going? So find yourself a good teacher, not a good performer. And some performers who are great at performing are notoriously bad as teachers. So that's just a little free advice. So in this series, the Swordmaster's Grimoire, you know what a grimoire is? It's like a magician's book of spells and tricks and conjurings and incantations and stuff, right? So this is sort of my collection of how to teach tricks. We'll talk about things like lesson structure and what tools do you have to work with, different kinds of students, what to include in your lessons, what order to include them in, how do you know when it's time to move on, how do you know when the student's doing too much, how do you know when to push, how do you need to know when to back off, how do you know how to get the best possible performance out of your student, because that's what they're paying you for, even if they're not paying you. So that's what this is about. Maybe you're a teacher, maybe you're a coach, maybe you want to be, maybe you don't want to be, but you're the guy who's stuck doing it because you happen to have been there longer than anybody else and everybody's looking to you for direction, like you know what you're doing, only you don't know what you're doing. I think I can help you with that. So that's what the Swordmaster's Grimoire is going to be about, and if that sounds like something you could use, maybe it'll be of some benefit to you.